What is up, guys? We are back with another watch along, and we are here. It's official. We made it. The beginning of the 2024-2025 season for Manchester United has officially begun. First pre-season friendly against Rosenborg in Norway. We're here. We're here. We're finally here. Hold on, just let me. That was a little better. Interesting. Yeah. So we're here officially, and let's see what happens now. We will go up with the lineup shortly, but we're just hanging out, looking at some news, seeing what's been happening recently. Manchester United related transfer news. We will go up in the lineup shortly. Hello Ignatius, it's been a while, buddy. How have you been? Hello. So Eric Ten Hag has said, hello, Biku, hello. So Ten Hag has said, we have had 1 week of training and we want to see how it transfers into the match. I am doing fantastically, Ignatius. How are you doing? How is the scenes in South Africa? How's it going? How's it going on your end? Alvaro Morata moving to AC Milan. Atletico plan to release the 13 million euro clause. 13 million euro clause. Next day after he won the Euros. All good. Yes. Hello, Biku. So we shall go into the lineup shortly, but in the meantime, pictures of Rude wearing the coaching jerseys out, stuff like that's currently going on. Players will be out any moment now, I guess. Rosenborg Stadium, interesting looking stadium, quite open, quite honestly. Guess they don't really have to worry about adverse weather there, or too much adverse weather that's not snow. Yep, quite the interesting setup. We have Hannibal walking in, we have AWB, we got Cass ready to go. Warm-ups are done. We saw Johnny Evans, Ten Hag on the young people. In my talk yesterday, I told them they could follow in the steps of Meno and Garnacho. Kobe was at the same time as them last summer. I told them it's possible for them, but they have to earn the right to play for Manchester United. The players are running down the tunnel right now. They're coming out. Can't believe United is playing against a title belongs to presidents. Okay. I'm alright, thanks. A good amount of rest. South Africa's doing a bit better. Nothing hectic happened. India had an election recently, but apart from that, everything's alright. How is the facilities? Have they improved, Ignatius, since you last have joined us? Is the electricity and all still a bad issue? Have you figured out some way to bypass it? Do you have generators? I remember you telling me about generators and inverters before. Have you bought one, or what's happening? Sheridan Shaqiri has retired from Switzerland. I'm just seeing I'm just reading stuff in case anyone's interested. Some Ten Hag stuff has come out as well. I want to see Man United's style, being hard to beat, intensity, giving yourself options. That's what Ten Hag is saying. Manchester United lineup has come out. We have Vitek in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Evans, Fish, Murray at left back. Interesting. Hannibal, Casemiro as the double pivot. Williams, Mount, Rashford, and Wheatley up front. I'm not sure which Williams this is, but I will have a look at it to see, because we have basically, I don't think it's Brandon Williams, but it could be. Is your IG suspended? Yes, Vedant, it is. It's gone, basically. I'm going to have to make a new one. So you're going to have to either pay attention on YouTube at the moment or follow me on Twitter. Because honestly, I was very depressed. It happened and I can't be bothered right now. It was quite deflating. We'll try to get it back, but most likely we're going to have to re-follow, whatever the hell it's called to me again. Because I'm going to have to make a new one, sadly. Possibly. More likely, actually, I should say. Rosenborg's lineup is Tangvik, Cedar, Kornik, Nemchek, Dal Raitan. Oh, God. Taxet, Selnes, Nipan, Raitan, Sunday, Broholm, and Saita. There's no way I said one of those names right. Foden's only 9.5, De Bruyne 9.5, Alvarez 7, Bernardo 6.5, Guardiola 6. Interesting stats have come out for the FPL as well. But what was the reason for it's a long story, Vedant. I discussed it last week, man. It's just very depressing. Hello, Ayush. Hello, Nitesh. 2 days back, Spurs played a closed door match between Cambridge United, Spurs 1-7-1. Yes. Preseasons are underway. This is going to be fun. In fact, let's check the lineup. Let's see. Because they're all numberless, so this is going to be, they're all nameless on the jersey, so this is going to be kind of hectic. MUTV is paid this year, yes, you're going to have to go elsewhere, if you know what I mean. And it is started. Camera work for these preseason games are never good. Has your players returned home safely? Probably they've just gone straight on holiday. Oh, Captain Casemiro, yes. Okay, so Ethan Williams on the right wing, guys. Not Brandon Williams. Ethan Williams on the right wing. Sam Murray at left back. Fish is going to play. I think Bennett's going to come out in the second half. So Fish and Bennett again. Vitek was the third choice goalkeeper last year for preseason, I believe, or second choice behind Kova. So he's still here. We have Eli Harrison, Dermot Mee, Reece Bennett, Sonny Aljoffrey, Habib Ogunye, who was in many squads during the season. Lewis Jackson, Harry Amas is there. Ethan Ennis, Maxi Oyedele, who also was on the bench for a few of our games. Jack Fletcher, James Scanlon, Joe Ugal, Sam Mather. This is going to be a very interesting pre-season friendly. Watch out for your MUTV rider. Is it? Okay. Sorry, just got the notification for purchase it. Yeah. Watch out for Mikey Moore. He's 1 year older than Yamal. Yeah, I've heard of him. Another person you have to watch out for. I don't think he's got a Premier League move though. Oh no, wait, he has. He's gone to Spurs, hasn't he? Archie Gray. Oh, deflection there. First corner by Rosenborg. God, let's hope I can remember these names now. No generator yet, expensive as fuck, and the government decided to throw money at the electricity problem, so the lights have been on since a few months before the elections. Hat-trick from Brennan, braced by Son, goal from the hot prospect of England, Mikey Moore. Oh, so that's good, right? Then Ignatius? It's good if it's come back, right? Or is it, you think it's going to be temporary? Well, I'm glad to have you here if you're more regular, Ignatius, if it works out that way. What am I seeing? Rodri Ballon d'Or shouts, although I don't think so he can because he doesn't have much PR as of Bellingham, but I'd be happy for him if he finishes top 3. I think Rodri will finish top 5. I think it'll be top 5. United City, PSG, Bayern were dying for more signature this season for a pro contract. This pitch looks bad. Nothing we're not used to after look at the Euro chunks flying about. Tualumba. You know what? This is their actual stadium, Tualumba. So I'll be honest. If they can play on it, so should we. I know Norway is not the most sexiest league of football in the world, but Rosenborg, teams like Rosenborg have played a lot of European football. Ooh, oh boy, that looked uncomfortable. Wan-Bissaka with a very oof. That could have been quite dangerous, that slip. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I mean, they play a reasonable level of football. They used to play Europe. I don't know how it is right now, but so I'm sure the pitch is of a certain level. It won't be our level, but it'll be of a certain level. Will you watch it from any side? Yes, Ayush. Unfortunately, I can't say it here, otherwise I will get banned. And after what's happened to my Instagram account, I just, wouldn't be trying that. Isn't that though? I'm very much sure he's finishing podium. MUTV app is paid now, Tualumba. This year. Unless you have paid for it already, Tualumba. Then a lot of us don't pay for it because we don't really use MUTV like that in general. Because we have access to all the United games in general, so we are poor. No, either. No, you have to understand something, Vedant. Tualumba might have to use it because they do. It's more expensive to watch the games there in Russia. So technically, Tualumba might actually be using the cheaper way to watch United games. There you go, Ayush. That's all I can say. Might have to remove that actually. So have a quick peek. Yo, what are we? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get mad. I'm just going to watch the game today. I know everyone will cry and tell me it's just a friendly, but just going to watch today. Don't know if the player tried to chip it behind us there, but Vitek collects it. I was suggesting what is the... okay, fair enough. I don't think it's going to be good because we're still selling off our... Oh boy. But the ANC doesn't have a majority, so maybe we'll see some improvement, okay? Bro, as long as you're getting electricity, I mean, I don't understand the politics of it for obvious reasons, but as long as you're getting electricity, I think it's a dub. I don't know how big of a dub, but it's a dub for sure. Indians, we hate leaves. I think technically Tualumba, it would be, I could be wrong. Tualumba will have to hold on a minute. Ooh, can you keep it in? Oh, good ball there. Good ball there by Mount. Couldn't keep it in though. Little too much on it. Yo, they are sliding on this grass with the studs on though. This is dangerous. I hope they don't get injured or anything, man. Their legs are getting caught in the mud. I mean in the grass. Yeah. They shouldn't lock out their knees. It's a little bit dangerous. Ooh, oh, here we go. Number 11's hungry. I like this. Come on, Hannibal. You got to do something, man. Come on. Where are the big boys? Why didn't they travel? They're going to get 3 weeks off, dude. Everyone that played in the Euros, I think everyone that made it in the knockout rounds, they're going to get 3 weeks. Apparently it was already discussed. Wiping Kane's tears. Yamal got the Euros before him. Oh god. Is Xerxes in the squad? No, he's on holiday, right? He was in the Euros 4 days ago, dude. So he's gonna get his holidays as well. Oh, that was a dangerous cross. Really dangerous. Wan-Bissaka was there to clear it. Mabry keeps the ball in. Lovely. How's that not a foul? Ethan Williams looking promising. Lots of Ethans. Rashford and the Onanas. Rashford's here. Rashford's definitely in the game. I mean, sorry, not in the game. He's playing. Onanas? I don't know what Onana's doing. Rashi's playing. I don't know what Onana's doing. Anyway, it's good they're allowing Vitek to play Tualumba because like Kovar, he could get a loan if we are not going to use him, you know. Could loan him. Last year he was there. He was playing number 2 to Kovar in the preseason friendly. So if he does well enough, then he can move. Fish and Bennett are also there. So they were there from last season. So let's see if they can do something because we'll need centre backs, man. Maybe if one of them come good, we can keep one of them and get rid of Maguire and Lindelof. Damn, these players from the opposition need to relax. Just a friendly the aggression. Yeah, but see, this is the best part about this, right? I could be wrong, but I think Norway's season is no, that's not it. That's Russia and Ukraine. No, these are important games for them, man, because they're playing a higher quality of opponents, even though a lot of them are just kids. A lot of them are just kids, but there's like Evans, Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, Mount, Casemiro, Hannibal. They've all played top level football this season, so that's like half of the team. Some of them played in the championship as well. So, okay, that was a very bad clearance by Casemiro and a lazy pass to Hannibal. They're through. Oh, he's offside. Luckily for us, they actually just scored, but it's offside. Why are we playing nameless? Reminder. No. So the preseason jerseys are always like this. Ayush, last year even it was the same thing. Sancho Ahmad far offside. Well, Sancho came and trained for the first day last week, dude. He's only had maybe 2 training sessions, so I don't know about that. Lady linesman, I guess she's from the Norwegian league. Far offside. Yep. I'm not quite sure where's Onana, but quite honestly, I would like to see another goalkeeper anyway, so I'm not going to complain. Bayindir also was in the Euros, so he'll also, I don't know how long he'll get, but he'll get at least 2 weeks probably. Do drop a like, guys, if you're new here. It's only 9 likes. If we can get 15 likes, that would be great. Sancho's playing? No, he's not. No, he's not. Go slide tackle there by Rashford. Nice clean up there. I think that was the left back, Murray. Ethan Wheatley tried to get behind there. Clearance by the Rosenborg defender. And Wan-Bissaka headed it out. First time seeing Rashi tackle. It's a good point. Wow, there's a lot of mosquitoes there. It's 5 o'clock in the evening in the summer. How is there so many mosquitoes? Damn. Why isn't he in the team? Because he's probably had just 2 training sessions. You're forgetting he played in the Champions League final, right? So he was always also going to get like a 2-3 weeks off. So yeah. I think he joined like 3 days after everyone came back to train. 2-3 days after, I think everyone started their first training session. So he's not that late actually. The thing is, he's just not had many training sessions, I guess. Where to watch? Scroll up. That's all I can say, Arnav. Scroll up. I can't really say anything. I'm not trying to get in trouble. Scroll up a bit. You'll get a clue somewhere up here. Vedant has provided a clue. Let's just put it that way. Is that a typo or a new name? Something like that. Let's just leave it at that. Could call it a new name if you like. Hello Aditya. Old name. Jersey number 11 is looking good. Only the one who's actually willing to do something. Yeah, I believe he's Ethan Williams. Ethan Williams, a right winger. I don't know what the hell is Hannibal doing, but Hannibal looks like he's come for a walk. That was a bad foul on him, to be fair though. To me, he's Camcho. Ooh, that was actually a very bad foul there. Hello, hello. We just saw a seagull fly in front of the camera. Anna came to watch Gabe as now is playing Treasure Hunt. It won't take too long for him. Wow, Rosenborg has so much of the possession. I don't even know what to say really. I'm just watching them play. Ethan Williams or Wheatley? Both, believe it or not. Both are currently playing. 11's Williams, 9 is Wheatley. Another reason I believe there's no numbers on the jerseys is because some of these players don't have the senior cap. So, you know. Lovely slide tackle there. I don't know why Wan-Bissaka thought that was a throw-in for himself, but okay. ये दोनों अलग होते हैं क्या? Yeah, they're two separate players. One's a right winger, one's a for the striker. They're both currently playing, and believe it or not, there is another Ethan on the bench, Ethan Ennis. Got three Ethans. I hope he stays the season. Wait, you hope who stays the season? Hannibal? Yesterday I was so happy. I watched both yesterday's game and finally what are penalties. These are kids. This is a pass. No, it is a pass, but like, okay, so Tolom is going to love this. Ten Hag basically said, I want to see you. Wait, let me see if I can find it again. I think you're going to really enjoy it. He made some statements before the game. Give me a second. I'm going to read one out especially for you. I think you'll like it very much. Someone wrote 2 GA for Rashford tonight. As people are so shameless, man. Seriously. Okay, so Ten Hag. I want to see Man United's style. How do you like that, Twalomba? Being hard to beat, intensity, giving yourself options. Also, to answer the Sancho things, Ten Hag also said it's always exciting coming into a new season. We've had 1 week of training and we want to see how it transfers into this match. Twalomba, thoughts? Thoughts, Twalomba? I'm just going to read Willy Kambwala's letter to United. I arrived at the club as a boy with a dream and today I'm leaving like a young man who's fulfilled his dream. From academy to the first team, it's time for me to start a new adventure after 4 wonderful seasons at the club. Thank you to all the coaches I've met during those 4 years. Coaches, my teammates, staff members, workers in Carrington and members of my host family. I'll never forget what you all did for me. A special thank you to the fans who have always supported me. You are the soul of this club. I wish you the best for the season and for the future. Written by Willy Kambwala on his exit. Oh, by the way, guys, remember how we were saying no transfer news, Aditya? We were going through all that. Morata, except one thing, Morata's 13 million euro release clause will be enforced by AC Milan. That's all we've heard. Yeah, everyone that thought we got 10 million pounds for Kambwala, get ready to feel really sad now. Because that's not what we got. We got 4.7 up front and 4.7 up front with add-ons up to 5.2. So we got 4.7 million pounds for Kambwala. Thoughts, people. Everyone thought we were getting 10. We weren't getting 10, including me, by the way. Even I thought we were getting 10. Mount playing in a deeper role so far, indication for where he'll be next season. Yeah, don't think that's going to happen either, but okay. I think it's going to be Casemiro and Kobe, unless Casemiro leaves. I don't even know what to say. Hope he sees the Man United style, whatever that style is. See, I thought you'd enjoy that one personally. Danny Carvajal Ballon d'Or. That's what I said, Aditya. But everyone is saying it should be Vinicius Jr. I'm like, if you base it on the success of a player, if that is the number one criteria, then Daniel Carvajal has had the most success as an individual player last season. He played all but 1 game in the Euros. That's because he got a suspension. He scored a goal in the Champions League final. Oh, that's another bad foul on Casemiro. Bro, what's going on here? Fucking hell, man. Rosenborg, they're like possessed demons. That was a nasty foul on Hannibal and now another nasty foul, dude. Oh my god. Bro, that was so high on Casemiro's shin. How is that not a red? How is that not a red card, ref? Are you high? That's a red card. Oh my god. Bro, hold on a minute. If there was, what the hell is it called? VAR. Thomas Namchek. Dude, if there was a VAR, he was going to get it was going to get turned out for a red. That was an absolute leg break tackle. Oh my god. Please, we have enough bad luck as it is, man. Oh god. I know it's a bro. What are they? How are they playing, man? Seriously, Tualumba's right. How are they playing? This is a friendly. This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. Genuinely. Roots talking to Van Bissaka. I don't know what the hell they'd be talking about, but great. Very class, exactly. Buyback clause and a possible sell-on clause. So we have a buyback clause for the first 3 years. Yeah, first 3 years, and we have a sell-on clause no matter what. So that's great. Kamwala will become 50 million after 4 to 5 years. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be in 3, Vedant, because we get him at a really good price because we got a buyback. Let's hope it's in 3. That's all I'll say. It's okay, better than what we got for Iqbal. Yeah, that was the shame too, wasn't it? He's not been playing a lot for Utrecht though, so maybe at the end of the day it was okay. If is Annabelle doing and are those unknown guys playing WWE? Swallowbus said that already. Like, calm down. Yeah. You know why I respect it, even though I hope none of my players get injured. You know why I respect it, Ayush? Because they're taking this game seriously, because the level of quality of opponent. I know that sounds like a really stupid explanation, but if you think about it from a Rosenborg or however you say their name, if you look at it from their perspective, this is kind of a big deal for them, like in terms of friendlies. I don't know what their friendlies are going to look like for the rest, but it's probably not going to be this good. Oh, that was a beautiful ball by Ethan Williams. God, Ethan Williams is looking promising. Another right winger is what we don't need, unfortunately. Can you imagine if we get another good right winger? I'm going to cry. Seriously. There was another crazy tackle there by the left back. I'm not really sure what Rosenborg thinks is happening here. This is not a Europa qualifiers match. I don't know what's going on. They're trying to hammer our kids though, that's for sure. These Norwegian Vikings are too rough. Hey man, it's almost like they're in the show, isn't it? The way they're trying to hammer us. Clear handball, the referee's a bum. AI has evolved a lot. It's definitely a red. I thought so. Euro champion captain Maratha going to AC Milan. Interesting ex Juventus. Bro, I'm telling you, it's not like it is in England, dude. In England, he would have got booed. Seriously. Rough. You know, I'll tell you a fun fact, Aditya. I don't know if you'd know this. I don't know why you'd know it. It's very niche information. But when Benitez signed for Everton, after doing what he did with Liverpool, people were egging his house. People wrote, "Get the F out of here or we will deal with you." Deal with you. I don't want to say the word just in case I get in trouble on YouTube. There were things written in like paint on his temporary residence there as he signed for Everton. That's just the coach, dude. I'm telling you, I don't know how many Italian teams Morata's played for. I don't know how many Italian teams Lukaku played for. Nobody cares in Italy, dude. Nobody cares in Italy. I don't know how. I don't get it at all. Like, people care in Spain, people care in Germany, people care in England like a lot. But in Italy, people don't seem to care, dude. I don't quite understand the culture. They're very passionate, but apparently they just don't care if their players leave or not. Show beside Ugarte and Delict at the very least. Ignatius, Delict is a deal that we have to figure out with Bayern now. Players agree to come. Ugarte is a little more complicated. Apparently Bayern and United are in for it. Rashford wasn't offside there? He was. Of course he was. He's just hanging out there on the side. So Ugarte, no official bids are put in. They want 50 million pounds. Initially, United wanted to pay 35 million pounds. So don't know if we'll get that deal or not, to be honest. Rude is saying that cross should be on the head level, not ankle high. Oh, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Legendary ankle high cross is incoming for this game, I'm telling you. Matthew, the fraud Djokovic choke to get another Wimbledon final could be Federer. You know, Matthew, you were a lot nicer when we spoke about Spurs. You know, I'm looking forward to watching Spurs games with you. I can't believe you enjoyed the downfall of Novak Djokovic that much. What are you, a Federer guy? Oh no, you're an Alcaraz guy. No wonder you're enjoying it. Never mind. It's sad, man. This is one thing I don't like about tennis, dude. The decline can happen really swiftly sometimes. Although I don't think Djokovic is in decline, but not yet at least. But it's kind of sad when you have to see it. I respect the seriousness. Was going harsh to opponents who had high expectations for season's back, considering how injury hampered are. Exactly, dude. I am scared. If I was a neutral, I would be like, whoa, these people are taking it really seriously. But as a United fan, I'm like, okay. Are they trying to get sent off? How did that guy only get a yellow card? That's crazy. He probably only got a yellow card because it is a friendly. I hope if you get red cards here, do you go down to 10 men or do they actually just add another player to the team? I wonder. I never thought people would get a red card in a friendly anyway. Rosenborg with a chance here, crosses it in. Ethan Williams really covering ground there. I like this. Wheatley and Williams both covering a lot of ground. Ooh, that has to be a foul. Ethan Williams is looking really good and Rashford is just standing there. I hope somebody saw that shot of Rashford just standing there on the left-hand side, away from everybody. Oh, I'm not feeling good about this, about his chances this season either, to be honest. But let's see what happens. The way Barca fans cried after Modric, Ballon d'Or, Xavi Iniesta did not win, they will burst tears after Carlo. They probably would, wouldn't they? We will also have our first preseason match against Scottish team Hearts. It's funny you say that, Swap. In about 5 days, we're going to Rangers. That should be a much more interesting game in terms of quality of opponent and who we put on the pitch. I hope we don't take Rangers as a joke. This game, okay, send the kids, all good. I hope the Rangers game, we got at least a couple more players coming in, hopefully. Poor expressions, but his reviews on spot. Dude, can you imagine? It sounded like he was whispering, dude, for the first time. The way he said it, it was almost like he was very gentle. He probably sounds like that in general without the mic in his face. It's almost like he was whispering in that hotel room. He's like, I don't want to wake up anyone else, so I'm just going to talk like this for now. Really softly. But yeah, spot on for sure. Now that was the most overrated, bro. Farmed Rowan Garros for you. Still got to win it, bro. Still got to win it, Matthew. Still got to win it. Lots of people don't. Alcatraz fan, but my favorite was Federer because he was the guy that introduced me to tennis. My goat. Listen, man, Roger Federer is fantastic. No doubt. They will go 10 men. We played 10 men last time. When will Fish and Dan go? Oh, yes. Oh, crap. We might actually see a red card in this game, which is such a weird thing to say. So weird, but true. A treasure hunt is a bit difficult. Yeah, he helped. Federer 7, 8 Wimbledon, 7 Australian Opens, 4 US Open. 1 French, right? Oh my God! Okay, the bend on that shot was crazy because there was so much spin, it hit the inside of the post and spun out. That's actually a little crazy, that shot. Another yellow. This is getting already crazy, man. 2 yellows for the Rosenborg players already. There's no way they will catch up with Rashford. They're just holding on to the guy. That's crazy. Writing off Rashford already, I thought you were not a hater. I'm proud of you. No, I'm not a hater, dude. But I mean, listen, man. You know how I react to this? I react to this from the information I was given. The information I was given is he's on a regiment. He has not been on social media. He's been on a workout regimen to train and practice to get his skills sharp. I mean, he's technically just still standing there. Well, we are trying to counter with kids. It's kind of frustrating. Here we go. How is that not a yellow, man? Oh, they're playing. I don't want to play advantage, man. What's going on here, ref? Are you playing advantage when it's a clear free? Oh my God, Rashford just lost the ball to a child. I'm not even making a joke. A literal kid. Oh boy. Just this is, you know what, the United friendlies are going to be like the England friendlies for me. I'm just not going to watch it after a certain point of time. The most decorated right back will not have a Ballon d'Or. Rashi, what was that? Exactly my point, dude. Like, you don't have to be a hater to realize how horrible he's currently playing, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. He's winning fouls, though, to be fair. He's getting he's getting battered by the kids. It's kind of hilarious, actually. He's actually getting battered by the kids. Hopefully for Ballon d'Or, win the CL, Euro, plus he scored important goals, semi, so much deserving more than Carvajal. Plus he scored what, 15 to 20 goals in the league as well. Post saved us, dude. It spun, it went spinning, but it spun out somehow. I don't know how. Because the post, it hit the inside of the post and it spun out, which is crazy. That kid got a lot of whip on that shot, though. Kind of weird. Vitek ran right out of his goal to do what? I'm not quite sure. Bro, ref, what's going on here, man? Hannibal Mabry, I don't know. Oh, he's probably getting sold, isn't he? Just by these performances. Imagine being Djokovic, bro. Farm 40 trophies after Federer. Nadal left only. Nadal left. He only had 12 trophies until 2019. Did Saka get hit after yesterday's game like last time? Not as much, but I am sure he did, dude. I don't get it. You know what I don't understand? Like, you know what I don't understand about the racism aspect of England in particular? What I don't get is, right, is like, now just hear me out for a second, okay? I know that sounds very, what the fuck are you doing, Wan-Bissaka? Maybe they needed another week of training, man. Maybe they took friendlies on too early this season. They're to say they're not looking sharp, no, is a great kindness today. Spain saved us from noise pollution. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Sorry. About the thing I don't quite understand about the racism. Yes, I know, Danish. Congratulations. I was thinking about that when I saw the scoreline. The thing I don't understand about the racism, Aditya, right? And this might sound, again, I'm repeating myself, but I want to say it in one sentence so it's clear. It may sound strange, but these people that racistly abuse Saka, right? I am almost 100% certain they have black players, whether they are black English players or black, like African national players. And the thing I don't get is, why make it a race thing when lots of white players on the team were also not playing good? Like, what are you going to call him, whitey? Like I'm just saying, you know, I'm not making light of the racism because it's disgusting. I mean, I don't even like Arsenal. People know that about me. I don't like Arsenal at all. And even I think it's bullshit, you know, like that, and unspeakable and disgusting and whatever other adjectives you'd like to use to explain it. But my thing is, if your team has black players in it, how are you so frivolous with the racism? Because you're essentially insulting your own players even though you don't say their name and attest words to it. Rosenborg go wide. Bad shot, to be honest. They had a lot of time there. So this is the thing I don't get about racism. Like now the Vinicius Junior racism, right? Like, for example, again, very disgusting. People know I was really furious when Koke said some bullshit, don't dance here and all, when they went to the Wanda. I was on a watch along with another channel, TCSP, and they are my boys. And like I said, I want to join, man. I want him to dance and I want to enjoy the dance of it. Because they were like, if you dance, there'll be problems here. And there were people outside the stadium saying all kinds of bullshit to him. And it was kind of disgusting. But then you know what I realized? Atletico Madrid don't have black players like that. They had like fringe black players that they don't necessarily use, like Ronaldo or whatever, however you say his name. Like you know, even though then it's still weird because you technically still have black players in your team. I just don't understand the racism aspect of it at all. Because like every team probably has at least one black player. And I just don't get it, man. And it's kind of, it's old and it's bullshit. And like I expect this from Eastern European countries because they kind of have some, they don't really have a lot of Vitek with a save and we cleared it. They were close there to be on. No. Cut back in. Oh! Casemiro clears it out. Oh, that was close. It was very close there. Could have been 2-0 up easily already. Can't really blame the kids. I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know. I guess it'll depend on everyone's take of the game. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm sure there was abuse, but like, just doesn't really help anything. There are plenty of white players on that pitch who were horrible the entire tournament. Like, I don't quite understand. Where can I watch the game without interruptions? On the option that Vedant has put up, I assume, because I'm not getting any. Because they expressed that Foden was much worse. In fact, Saka was, exactly. It was, for me, it was Saka and Gehi are the only people, like, for the who played the entire tournament, like, completely, that can hold their heads up high. And funny enough, they're both black players. Like, to me, Mark Gehi was probably England's best player, and then Saka. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Okay, the first couple of games Saka wasn't good, but on the overall tournament, Saka was probably second, maximum third best player of England. Don't get it. Don't get it at all. Casemiro trying to kick people in the head, which is, I suppose he's fed up of how he's been fouled already. To be honest, I expected more from Menu. He was not up to standard. I hope he will learn from the setback and come back stronger, high rise up. I'll tell you why I didn't expect more, Ayush. If you go see the highlights of, I'll take this out, I'm getting distracted listening to the words. If you just have a look at the Netherlands game, he was the best player on the pitch, right? Overall. The reason he was the best player on the pitch overall is because they played a much more rigid style. And everyone had their roles were fixed. If you notice in the finals, and I was saying that during the game as well, especially in the second half. First of all, Foden and Bellingham were just free roaming. And Foden in particular, who should have been more on the left-hand side because that's what he normally does, Bellingham was on the left-hand side a lot. And Bellingham does not have the pace, consistent pace to track back the way Foden has, and I'm sure he has done many times for Man City. So every time people the midfield kept getting out of place because of the free roamers in front of them. Rice, just horrible game. Last two games have been very horrible by Rice. Just a lot of free roaming, and the middle was just open a lot. And it's fair enough to expect more from Menu, but you have to also see how they played. If you go by how we played in the Netherlands, where we played more rigid, more disciplined, Kobe Menu was the best player in the team. In both teams, actually, I'd go as far as to say. But we were very frivolous. Oh boy, this is bad. 5-on-4, 6-on-4. Where the hell are our players, man? Oh boy, here we go. Cross comes in. Blocked by, I believe he blocked by Fish. These numbers are just random, you know. I don't know who's with the different numbers. So, yeah, that's my take on that. You can have expectations of Menu. I think we all did. But you also have to take into account how everyone else is playing. And I felt like Bellingham, Foden and Rice were just, for lack of a better word, horrible. Nemchik with another foul, man. Give him the red card, ref. What are you doing? Another bad foul on Mabry, man. What's going on here? And these are yellow cards all day. I don't know. I think he's given his last. Warning, and I think he's going to anyway be subbed in the second half. So bad tackle missed there by Murray. Did well. Vitek could have held it, but had too much speed. Yep. Kante is the only black player who never faced racism. You know why? Because Kante is the most lovable person on the planet. In fact, Rudiger once said that, I think, when he was at Chelsea. He was like, if you don't like Kante, if you don't like N'Golo Kante, something is really wrong with you mentally. Apparently, he's an absolute sweetheart, apparently. Hello, Kev. It's been a while, buddy. How have you been? Harry Kane had just 3-4 touches in the box in the last 2 years. Exactly, Ayush. There's lots of people worse than him. They're so bad and we haven't scored yet. Makes us worse. It makes us worse, Danish. But what it really makes us is we're very disjointed. We are playing with so many people that have not played a lot of games, and we are and mixed in with kids. Like Mount has barely played any games this season. He's joined in. Van Bissaka, after falling out of favor, has played very few games. Mabry has basically not played much since moving to Spain. Here we go. Wheatley. Oh, should have held it. Ethan Williams was coming down the wing there on the other side. Lovely. He wins the someone. Who was that? Was that Rashi who wins the ball? That was not Rashi who wins the ball. That was Mount who won the ball. Lovely. Takes it left. Should have gone far post. Went near post. Forces the save. Goes to shield the ball to win the throw in. And now we have a corner. I think this is our first corner there. Is that not a corner? It is a corner. Gareth sets up a team for failure. Exactly. It's so weird. He waits for the final to start being risky. But a lot of people are saying he was doing that because he wanted to not make the same mistake in the last final. It was, but there is a way to do it. Allowing two people to free roam right in front of the attacking area is risky because the midfielders have to make up for it later. So it's quite dangerous. Got picked apart down the middle again and again and again. So once we pushed Bellingham back when we bought in for Palmer, then it looked different. But that's what we've been saying, right? It should have been Rice, Bellingham to begin with. Foden in the middle, Palmer on the right, or something like that. Palmer in the middle, Foden on the left, Saka on the right, something like that. Harry Kane was just abysmal this season. I can't even like defend him, honestly. Clap for Walker, Foden and Kane, but abuse. By the way, Walker had a horrible game too, huh? Can we be real for a second? We praise him a lot, but let's... Rashford? Blocked. We praise him a lot overall, like his performances for England at right back, especially under Southgate. But can we just be honest? He's not been the same. This whole tournament, he's not really been that great. And in the final, he was just terrible. So... Is Jack Fletcher Darren Fletcher's son? I think that could be one of the Fletcher twins. Yeah, that's a good point. That could be, yes. So, but they are pretty young though. Bellingham for the PR though. But see, it's not even about that, dude. Bellingham has earned it. From playing as a... Off the post again! Oh my god. Oh no, Evans got hurt. Evans 100% got hurt. How have they not scored there? How has Rosenborg not scored there? Oh my god, this game's so crazy. This game is so crazy, and I thought Evans got really badly hurt there. He went so high and landed so badly on the top of his shoulder and neck. Oh my god, this game's become a zoo, man. Seriously. Wow, this game's become so intense. Shanks. Yeah, so I mean, someone who came from a sixth forced to play attacking because as a false nine because Joselu couldn't be reliable to play entire 90 minutes of the game, still finishes top third. What is a top three scorer for the Pichichi? Gets the assist in the Champions League final, then gets the bicycle goal in the Euros. I mean, yeah, you would have good PR too if you did that kind of stuff. One of the reasons... Oh, sorry. Where is this? Oh, I have to catch up. One of the reasons might be Menu was trying to neutralize Fabian Ruiz in the final. That's my observation why Ruiz and Menu was not on point. Yeah, obviously, that is one of the reasons. But in general, the midfield was just open. Like, too much free roaming going on ahead of the pivot. So then the midfielders had to make up for that as well. We got lucky that he got off balance. Otherwise, we would have just smashed that in. Oof. That landing by Evans was really bad. Really bad landing. Thoughts on Trump winning the election? Not surprised, dude. Biden can't even string sentences together anymore. That's where it is now, If you're gonna re-put him up there, you expect to lose. GGMU, yes. How long before Bayern realized time to Harry Kane let him go? Bro, Harry Kane scored 50 goals for Bayern last season. We don't set up the same way as Bayern does, dude. You can't blame Harry Kane. I'll tell you one thing. No matter what you say about Harry Kane, right? You can't blame Harry Kane for Bayern Munich's failures, bro. 50 goals a season in your first season ever outside of Europe, outside of England, for you to go play score 50 goals. You know, you're going to have to blame the defense and the midfield for that shit, man. Saved by Vitek again. They're just leaving Vitek completely open, man, for shots. Rosenborg have had at least 6-7 shots in this half. Yeah, I mean, there's so many United. Oh, no one was guarding the guy on the back post. Everyone just flocked to the middle. Terrible. They are kids, man, but some of these Rosenborg players are obviously first team players because the way our kids are getting exposed for their lack of experience right now. Which I get it, it's a preseason friendly, but it's also a little worrying how not one of the United players decided to stay by the far post. It's a little worrisome. Now the corner comes in, straight to attack. So you can't blame Harry Kane, man, for Bayern. It's midfield and defense there. Dude. Believe me, they have won that whatever that trophy is called, the Bundesliga, many times with the players scoring way less goals than Harry Kane did. I think he scored 42 goals and 9 assists, and I think he scored total 50 goals for Bayern Munich. So, come on, show us some ankle high crosses. It's not time yet, dude. Asher's not doing much to help. Exactly my point. I don't know what regimented training he's been doing, but good for him, because I can't really see much right now. Nice old school stadium of Rosenborg. Exactly, right? 1 minute extra time. Old school. There's like fields at the corners of it. You can see in all 4 corners, there's like little fields. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Oh my God. Bad tackle by Mason Mount. Oof. This game, people are going to get hurt after this game. Tomorrow, Sami Zayn was the Dragon guy for the title. Money Mace redemption incoming. God, we can only hope, dude. Can only hope. What's for dinner? I haven't eaten yet, actually. Bad video quality. They're playing bad. I'm just happy just by seeing them. I was by club. Yeah, it's nice to see them back, isn't it? Yeah, I feel so good. Even if first 11 are not playing, I agree, man. I don't like the fact that we're still this open. But apart from that, yes, it is nice. Anthony Gordon during Euros, haircut rate. Exactly. What he bought him on for 1 game, like close to extra time. First half up. Somehow, we finished 0-0. I don't know how, but we got luck. That's for sure. Waterfall, he's not okay. He doesn't look okay. You are blurred, missed an open goal, these bums. I mean, they also could be kids, dude. I don't know. Let's just say I'm not quite familiar with the Rosenborg BK, dude. Yeah, let me just put it that way. It becomes Japanese. God. Vitek's better than Onana. Jesus. How many of our goalkeepers are we going to sell just to keep Onana on in the game still? Huh? Let's see. We'll find out. We shall find out. Bums, Nunes fans. A lot of post-action. Correct. We will concede 14 if Vitek plays. You think so? I don't think Vitek's been the problem, dude, to be honest. I really don't. Apparently, Manchester United have a suit sponsor. Suit sponsor, dude. Thoughts on Laporte campaign in this year, bro? I don't understand how he even made it to the team, to be honest. But he played decently well. Can't lie. I think Lenormand was really good. I think Carvajal was really good. I think Cucurella was probably the best defender overall, campaign wise. Very good effort. That was Spanish defense. Then our defense is bad. Our defense is definitely bad, dude. I think Vitek's actually the one that's made the save so far. We'll find out. We'll find out in the second half. It depends, right? If we get another goalkeeper, not Vitek, we'll see. Do like the video, please. Definitely. Bisaka forgot to defend. He always forgets that cross can be. Oh, dude, leave him alone, dude. I feel bad for him. You know, the ankle high cross is a bit of a pain, but I feel bad for him. It's like, what do you want him to do? The thing is, you know what the real problem is? I would love to know how he ever got to a certain level being a winger. And the reason I say that is I have not seen him do one thing creatively in an attacking sense since I've seen him play football for us. And I just don't understand how is it possible that he was a winger for Crystal Palace. Whoever converted him to a right back actually did his career a great service, because apart from today, his defending is generally a lot better. And I just can't understand how he ever was a winger, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy to me. The fact that he was a winger is just the most absurd thing you can think of. I know this isn't the first team, it's the first game of preseason, but I was expecting better. Let's hope for some. Well, you know what? Ignatius, apparently, according to Ten Hag on Twitter, he was also expecting a Man United style, whatever that is. So, yeah, I think we were all expecting better. I'll never forgive ETH for selling Kova. Luckily, we have a buyback clause. That's the only thing I can say, Danish, if that makes you feel better. I must say, we must preseason goat Martial. Has Martial signed to any team yet? I haven't actually found anything out. Do you believe in that fortune favors the brave? Provided there is some strategy behind the bravery, yes. If you're just going to throw yourself forward and pray, then no, because you can easily get fooled by a smarter opposition. As long as there's equal opportunities in bravery, equal parts bravery, equal parts strategy, I think it does. I think there's a higher payoff for sure. What? He was a winger? Yeah, you didn't know that? He was a winger. McTominay was a striker. I don't know what was going on in the youth academies back in the day, dude. Harry Maguire played striker apparently in the youth. I don't know what kind of youth this was, dude, but yeah. Person who told McSauce to be a midfielder is criminal. That is true, Twalumba. He actually should have just stayed a striker. His shot is a lot better than, well, a lot of people in our club. Sadly but true. His shot's actually a lot better than a lot of people would like to give him would not like to give him credit for. But I think his shot is quite good. I think his shot is. It's 18 minutes possible red card. Possible red card? That was a red, dude. The most criminal of criminal attacks have been happened on Casemiro's shin today. Dominic and Maguire justify considering the aerial presence. Well, technically, McTominay could have played a striker. There are plenty of tall strikers, Ayush. Peter Crouch comes to mind. Andy Carroll comes to mind. Maguire enough. Oh my god, there's a sprinkler going off over their head. What's going on here, man? No wonder everyone's slipping. Oh, this Rosenborg, they're not exactly professional, are they? And Saka was left back. Exactly, Saka was left back. This, I think, was during the time when Monreal was injured a lot and they didn't have Tierney, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Good thing is Licha's fully fit. Yeah, but he's going to be gone for 3 weeks too, dude. He literally played a game He literally played a game 18 hours ago. No, was it 18? Less, 16 hours ago. So, yeah. I have to be honest, man. I don't want to be this guy. I really don't want to be this guy. I remember Twalumba telling me, chill, Nathan, it's just preseason last season, but this might be really weird to say, but I was expecting better because a lot less of our players actually went on international duty. I think it was Bruno, Dallo, Shaw, Menu. I'm sure I'm missing somebody somewhere, but those are the 4 players I can. Ericsson, and Højlund, 6 players. I'm sure I'm missing someone. I have no doubt I'm missing someone, but out of that, I think Portugal got knocked out in the quarters. Denmark got knocked out in the round of 16. And England obviously made the finals. Like, even out of our 6 players, they've had at least 1 week of break themselves. 4 out of the 6 players. I thought there would be more players on for this first game, but Pelestri played 2 days ago too, didn't he? 3rd, 4th match. So Onana was a CDM. Really? Oh my god. Yeah, let's not even go there. Oof. Thought of that is quite depressing in general. Should have really squared it back to Ethan Williams, man. He was open there. Ethan Wheatley should have just taken 1 look up. Just 1 look up. I won't watch second half. It's so boring, and I will make subs. I think he is going to make subs for sure. And he will make subs, yeah. But here's the good news, Twalumba. If you wanted motivation to watch the next half, we will see Yugal. We should see Yugal. We should see Amas. Should see Amas. Well, that's at least one good thing. Harry Amas should come on. Onana needs to work on his keeper skills if we want to have decent season. Shanks, it's not happening, bro. He's too heavy set. He has too much of a thick upper body. Unless he loses mass, he's not going to gain speed. The reason he takes longer to get down low is because he has like a big chest, big shoulders, and his reflexes obviously are slow with all the extra muscle he has. He's just unless he has a full body transformation, I can't see that happening. See, at the end of the day, it's done, Shanks. As much as I don't like it personally, it's done. The mistakes have happened. Everyone seemed to forget how good a shot stopper David De Gea was, because everyone went he only has shot stopping. But then when Onana didn't spend the 80% of the season not playing from the back, everyone was like, why did we buy Onana if we were going to play like this? I was like, that's exactly what some people were saying. Some people said that. Some people said, use the money on something else we need right now and buy a goalkeeper next season. That's exactly what some people said. De Gea would have had a 2-year contract with a reduced wage as well. He just wanted to stay there. And yeah. It is what it is. I told everyone, quite honestly, I told everyone that we are going to change Onana in 3 years. So I give Onana 2 more years. If he makes good, great. If he doesn't make good, then we just got to keep it moving. Probably buy Kovar back. I hope Kovar gets more game time in Leverkusen. That would be nice. Is Anthony playing under 19? No, he's just not selected, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these players should have been back. Maguire, Lindelof. There are plenty of players that didn't even make the Euros aren't back yet. So I don't quite get it. I'm a little disappointed based on that, to be honest. But I don't really have an explanation as to why these players are not here. So we have to just do with it. With R9. We are doomed then. I mean, we're not doomed then, Shanks. We will just have to rely less on our goalkeeper, which is what we used to do when Prime De Gea existed. We used to just not bring our goalkeeper into the game that much. We still got 10 players on the pitch, dude. You can still pass from the back using 10 players. You don't have to get the goalkeeper involved every time. Spain didn't get the goalkeeper involved every time. They have a keeper who plays from the back, right? That's why David De Gea after the Russia World Cup got removed, because they play tiki-taka style, right? So they had a goalkeeper who can play like that. Now, De La Fuente is much more direct. He doesn't want to do tiki-taka, but he has a goalkeeper who can play him from the back if he wants to, and now he has to focus on his shot stopping. And Spain do move the ball well enough, even with 10 players. So, in fact, yesterday it was the last 5 minutes, and Kyle Walker had a throw in who threw it back to Stones, who then kicked it back to Pickford. Why are we playing long balls when we can play from the back? How many times did Spain kick the ball back while maintaining possession? They had 66% possession the whole game. How many times did Spain pass it to Unai Simon to distribute? You can distribute without the goalkeeper, man. It's a myth. It's a myth that you need a ball-playing goalkeeper to distribute. I genuinely think so. Yeah. Can't read that out, Farhan. No, he's just not as good as people think he is. It's that about it. And the league is a lot more difficult. DDG, we could have played him. I wasn't supportive. No, but Shaanxi, it's not even that. I don't want to even bring that agenda up. The whole season, I was like, we should have never let him go. I'm just moving on now, because at the end of the day, like, now I heard that if De Gea doesn't get offers from the league he wants, he might just retire. Then people will tell you, oh, why is De Gea not playing then? If he was so good, why is he not playing then? Then I can push back and say, if Sancho's so good, why is Sancho not going to another team? Everyone says Sancho's a baller, right? Why is no one wanting Sancho? Because of the wages. And that's the same reason people don't want De Gea, because of the wages. De Gea got offers from Saudi and MLS. People keep saying that he's not getting offers. It's such bullshit. See, it's like, you know what? Tualumba said something very interesting about PR, right? He said Jude PR, or David De Gea has the worst PR. But if anyone actually remembers what went on in the last 10 years, he should have the best PR. But it doesn't work that way because he's a foreign player. He should have the best PR period in this team, dude. In this team, this current team, if you take out Varane and Casemiro, who played only 2 seasons here, if you go back 10 years, who should have the best PR in the club overall? It should be David De Gea. Just facts, but don't work like that, man. That's all you can say. Don't work like that. I will look at substitutions on the apps because, as you know, there are no names on the back of these shirts, so we're going to have to see who's come on for who. Oh, Toby Collier also could come on, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. He could come on. Collier, Amas. So let's see what happens there. About to kick off. Don't think that Ethan Wheatley is playing. Ethan Wheatley has definitely been subbed off. I think Yugal. Is that Yugal? I'll tell you who the changes officially are after we start kickoff. Rodri Ruiz goated fantastic. Is David De Gea retiring? He might retire, Aditya. He might retire. And quite honestly, he did his best. What is he, like 7th all-time cap player for United? If he played last season, I think he would have gone up to 5th, if I remember correctly. So it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna moan about it anymore. There's no point. Because no one they'll say hindsight is a wonderful thing, even though you said it at the beginning of the season before one mistake was made, before one ball was kicked. So people will say hindsight is a wonderful thing. So there's no point even going through it again. People will still say, oh, we should have still not given De Gea a new contract. Even if Onana had a horrible season, we didn't play from the back, made stupid mistakes, got us kicked out of Champions, they'll still say we should have still gotten rid of De Gea. So there's no point having the discussion. No one's going to admit that they were wrong. Danny Olmo was fantastic. I think he has a buyout clause, but apparently no one's interested at the moment. Let's see how he will perform second half exactly. Even Onana's goes and lose weight. Oh, God. Vedant. If Davide was English, the story would have been there. Probably Farhan, but all you can do is just rely on what do you call it, on the fans to remember him in good stead. That's all you can do. You can't do anything else. Can't make people remember. You can't go back in time. Simple as that. Can't do anything about that. All right, substitution time. Let's see what happened. Oh boy, they haven't said if we have made any substitutions on the app. This is horrible. How do you know who's who? I'm gonna have to really check now who's playing. Number 23. Yeah, they have not. Hari Amas is on the pitch. Guys, I cannot tell you who's been subbed on and off because they have not officially put the subs on the app. Can't really. Oh, okay, they have now. Sorry, apologies. So I guess it took them a while to figure it out. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 8 subs. Joe Ugal on for Hannibal Mabry. James Scanlon on for Ethan Williams. How did they take out Ethan Williams? He actually played well. Jack Fletcher in for Ethan Wheatley. Oh, okay, here we go. One of the Fletcher twins has come on. I think only one of them has come on the tour. Yeah, one of them's on the tour right now. That's why they showed Darren Fletcher. That makes sense. So Ugal for Mabry, Scanlon for Williams, Fletcher for Wheatley, Oyedele for Casemiro. God, I hope he's okay. Ennis on for Rashford. That's going to be interesting. Amas on for Murray. Left back Amas. Habib Ogonuye for Wan-Bissaka. Okay, so Ogonuye is going to be our right back. He's our backup right back. Interesting. If we sell Wan-Bissaka, Ogonuye is probably going to be our backup. He was on the bench last season. And Reece Bennett on for Johnny Evans. So we got Fish and Bennett back. That's great. Fish Bennett partnership from last season's preseason. That's good. So we got Vitek who's kept his play. Vitek, Mount, and Fish were unchanged. 8 subs have been made. So who we have to keep our eye out for is number 23, which is Amas. 19, which is Jack Fletcher. And 21, Joe Ugal. And that's it for now. Hopefully we'll get Collier on. Collier is wearing 6 right now, so keep that in mind. If you see number 6 on the pitch, Collier will have made it to the pitch at some point of time. Please call YGR, tell him not to jinx United. Saw a report somewhere saying Onana's an upgrade over DDG. Yeah, well, clearly not. We went from Golden Glove to 8th place. So David De Gea made 91 saves in the league only. They say it's because he had a good defense. David De Gea made double the saves than Edison at the end of the season. And Manchester City had the best defense the season before. So how does one make double the saves if they have a really good defense, but the actual best defense goalkeeper has half the saves? You do the maths, my friend. You do the maths. Excited for Ariamas? Yep. Godi media ki report pad li hogi. Someone subbed on Old Man Evans. Yes, they have. So we got Bennett and Fish and Vitek from preseason last year. Let's see if the defending is a lot more mobile. So Bennett, if I'm not mistaken, someone please correct me, United fans. I believe Reece Bennett was the FA Cup youth winning captain the year we had Menu, Garnacho, and all those other players. Kovar, I think, also was in it. So I could be wrong, but I believe Bennett and Fish were... Sorry, Bennett was the captain of the team. And Bennett actually played senior football this season. He went out on loan, so that's a good sign. Amas is 23. Yep. Vedan was probably from English media, probably. Money Mason substitute. So Mason Mount, Fish and Vitek are the only people that are not substituted yet. We only made 8 changes. We didn't change the whole squad. Who's the number 6 guy? He's wearing the armband. So the number 6 guy is technically, I mean, on this thing, it's saying it's Toby Collier. But Toby Collier is, they're saying Toby Collier is not been brought onto the pitch. So I don't know how is that possible. Oh, wait. Oh my God. What's happening here with these substitutions? Okay, I apologize. Oh, what's happening? Toby Collier's also come on. Sorry, Toby Collier's number 6, yes. So keep an eye out on Toby Collier 6, 19 Jack Fletcher, and Hari Amos 23. Keep an eye out on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Apparently we made some late subs that they didn't record on this app properly. So we have made 10 subs and we have only kept Vitek now. So yes, 6, 19, 23. Keep an eye on them. 6, 19, 23. 19 is one of the Fletcher twins, Jack Fletcher. Mount is being subbed off, yep. We have made 10 subs, yeah. They showed 8 subs originally, but then I think they just got the other 2. So yes, Vitek stays on, all changes. So number 6, Ayush, again to answer your question, he's Toby Collier. He is the youth player that's most likely going to get first team game time this season. Is Delict still that good? Well, still that guy, sorry. We're going to find out, Farhan. I've had my suspicions. I've been trying to tell everyone here, like people are excited for him, and the thing is, I find it really strange, Farhan, because Bayern Munich, I'll tell you the reasoning. I told them when they asked me, are you excited for Delict? I told them, as far as I can remember, Bayern Munich has never, ever could stop there by Reece Bennett. Ooh, that was silky there by Collier. I see you. Collier, Amas, little bit of a link up there. That was nice. That was nice by Toby Collier. Great composure there. Good weight on the back heel. What is the thing? Yeah, so for as far as I can remember, the only time people leave Bayern Munich is if they're crap or they've run down their contract. And someone told me, yeah, but Madrid got Cruz. I'm like, yes, Cruz ran out his contract. That's how Madrid got Cruz. So as far as I am aware, De Ligt has not run down his contract. So let's just say I'm very suspicious about this transaction. Let's just put it that way. Also, they apparently want Jonathan Tah. So they are willing to sell De Ligt, which makes you wonder also what is going on here. Is he crap? Is he too injury prone? Why are we getting this offer? Why are we getting this handed to us by a team that notoriously only gets rid of players if they run out their contract or they're bad? I can't think of the last time Bayern Munich has sold a player that is good to some other team. Like sold. I can't remember the time. It must be, it must have happened, but I can't remember the last time it happened. They are known for buying everybody's best players. They cannibalize the Bundesliga and they have a good time. Not for the last 2 seasons. They won it. Oh, that was a horrible pass by Vitek there. Last 2 seasons, it's not been the case necessarily, but again, historically speaking, that's what they do. What the hell pass was that, Vitek? Are you trying to practice the Onana moves? Push everyone forward, man. Come on. Don't get too crazy, dude. No need to play from the back in a friendly match. I'm glad Ruud van Nistelrooy and Erik ten Hag are smiling. That almost gave me nightmares. Number 6 has impressed me already. He should be integrated this season with Ari Amos and Will Fish. Well, Ayush, that's the guy everyone's been talking about, Toby Collier. So there is I don't know if you've seen it or not, but there is this cool moment where we won the Carabao Cup 2 years ago. And Ten Hag is pointing at the fans, showing Kobe Mainoo, this is going to be you. Something like that, you know, some kind of motivational thing. And that's how we kind of knew he was going to get picked up, like to the first team. And then he did the literal same thing with Collier. Collier was in our first team for half of the season at least, which just indicates to me that he was always going to come up. The sad thing is Dan Gore, I thought, was going to be the one that actually gets called up this year. But he had a really bad injury. I think he was at Plymouth Argyle, or Port Vale. I can't remember which team it was. And he got a really bad injury in Jan. I thought it was going to be Dan Gore coming up now because he was the winner of the Reserve Players Player of the Year. So Mainoo won Young Player of the Year. He won Reserve Player of the Year. Mainoo got called up, and then we thought Dan was going to get called up this season. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be Collier this year. Will Fish or Bennett should get a call up this year, I think, or we should sell them, Ayush, because they've got one big season of first team game time. I was hoping to keep one of them, but then I found out later that we actually loaned both of them. So let's see who gets called up. Eric Dyer started over De Ligt. I'll leave it there. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I'll tell you why that doesn't mean anything in this particular case, Vedant. Because we went for Mount, we were interested in Kim and Jae, and then Bayern Munich basically beat us to it, and then we ended up buying Mount because we weren't urgent enough. Let's see, he won the ball back. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I'll get back to that. Just remind me, someone. Come on. Smart. Keep it smart. Still holding on. Oh, why would you shoot when you're right in the middle of a... Oh, never mind. Anyway, good winning the ball back there from the block. Yeah, so and Tuchel picked Kim and Jae after spending money on him. Picked Kim and Jae over Eric Dyer over Kim and Jae as well. So I don't know what that says about Kim and Jae and De Ligt. Kim and Jae coming from winning a Scudetto with Napoli. I don't know what that all means, but that happened. Leacher, De Ligt most injured last year. Well, Farhan, to be honest, Leacher's injury was really bad. He got hurt, tackle-wise. So the moment he was fit, he's been back since though. So yeah, I don't know about the De Ligt thing really. Thiago Alaba, one man's trash, another man's goal. No, I agree with that, Ayush, but I just find it suspicious that Bayern are selling any players. It's not even about trash and goal now. But think about it. Now Company is there. Company is selling him, not Tuchel. Tuchel picked this person over De Ligt, but technically Company is the one selling him. Company is saying we're going to get Jonathan Tah. So you have to take that into consideration. Great block there by Toby Collier. Good coverage there. Keeps the composure, kicks it on to the Rosenborg player, and we win a goal kick. Wonderful. Tries to appeal for a corner, knowing full well it went off of him last. Interesting. I would have kept Kamvala over De Ligt. I would have kept Kamvala over De Ligt considering we are only getting 4.7 for him, but we'll have to see if we're gonna pay for that mistake or not. There was a fallout between De Ligt and the club really, so it's not him, it's the club. It's possible, Ignatius. See, it could be anything, Ignatius, we technically had a falling out with Sancho, and Sancho's training with us again after 7 months of tantrums and comments and stupidity. So I don't know what you can read into that, but it is what it is. Van Nistelrooy is talking to Hamas. It's weird, right? A striker talking to left back. I wonder what they're saying genuinely. How do you spell it? Collier, Tobbycolllyer, I think. Collier, I think. Yeah. Or is it Virat Collier? I think Xerxes and Rasmus is a good combo. Like you can switch anytime. Yeah. So apparently, and I will never ever look at someone's tactical analysis again on YouTube because I was sold a bloody lie when it came to Ten Hag. So I'm not going to do it. And I went on T4. I went on T4 football, right? Who broke this why are we signing Eric Ten Hag thing, and I got sold a lie. So I'm not going to do it anymore. But I'll tell you what I've heard. I've heard that in Thiago Motta, famous for his 2-7-1 formation or 2-1-7 or whatever ridiculous formation that was back in the day. Thiago Silva's Bologna, he would be someone who's like a good support striker. He likes dropping deep. He likes feeding other players. So they could technically play off of each other, but considering Bruno is going to be playing off of Rasmus, I don't see that happen. But that's interesting. He's more than just a striker. At least essentially likes doing more things than what a regular striker would do. So I have read, so I have been told. I will see for myself. I'm not falling for any of that nonsense again. And well, the other thing is, okay, so I have a really weird theory and people are going to really think I'm crazy, right? But back pass, quite dangerous one for Rosenborg. Great clearance by the goalkeeper though. That was a really good clearance. Really, really good one. Onana, pay attention. That's how you clear the ball. I have this very weird theory because apparently we are talking to Ivan Toney. I don't know why, I don't know why I feel this way. Oh, off the post again. Shit, we're getting battered. We're honestly getting battered by Rosenborg here. Like seriously. I mean, we're getting a lot less battered with this group of individuals, but still. Did he save it? Yes, Vitek got hands on it. Nice save. What was I saying? Lost in the train of thought. How do you spell call? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting how we. Oh yeah, my theory is because we're talking to Ivan Toney as well. Apparently, I don't know why I think this is, but I feel like we might be doing maybe a 2-striker formation of some sort. Because if we get Toney, if for some reason we get Toney, and I'm not saying we will, but if we for some reason we get Toney, then we have 3 forwards, out of which we bought 2 new ones this season. And I don't know. Are we doing a formation change? I'm not quite sure what's going on that way. I'm a little bit suspicious now. So let's see how that works out as well. Rude looks so good with the United badge. It's like he never left. Nice one, Kohli's here. Used to believe that Anthony is the best player in the world. Looking for the tactical breakdown. How can he change? Yeah, dude. Like, I can't do that. And listen, man, I appreciate someone's eye for it. I appreciate people who like spend time doing that and whatever it is, whether it's too scientific, it's too boring for some people, or people don't care. People just want to watch football and enjoy it as is. Whether you have an analytical eye or not, I don't think it matters because sports is for everybody. If you want to watch it, obviously. But like I was sold a whole different theory on Ten Hag, saw a completely different theory in Ten Hag. So I think it's best to take it as it comes and see how we actually play instead of reading these things that how are they going to form up under this person, how are they going to play with the addition of this person. Like, let's just see how they actually play. How about that? Yeah, I know you're doing it for content, I know you're doing it for the algorithm, and I know you're like working hard to like get all this information, but I can't do that, man. I can't do that because if I see what Xerxes does well in Bologna, right, for example, and then he does none of it at Manchester United, you know what people are going to say? Eric Ten Hag couldn't get the best out of him. There's always going to be an excuse. So it's best to see what everyone brings to the table when they are wearing the shirt. That's just my take on it. I could be completely wrong. People will disagree with me. People say tactical analysis is crucial nowadays. We'll find out. Toney incoming. No, but you know what I'm saying, Tolum. My overarching point was the fact that we are looking for a third striker. and we literally just bought one 2 days ago. So even if it's not Tony, we were linked with Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well. Why are we talking about Tony? We were linked with Calvert-Lewin as well. Calvert-Lewin's also a striker. So I am thinking, what's going on here? Why are we buying 3 strikers? Why are we having 3 strikers in a 1 striker formation? You know what I mean? I mean, like, I don't want to say it's common sense because it could mean something completely different. It could just be we'll keep 3 strikers now, so if we ever get injury ridden, we can use them, which is what happened to us last season, so it would make sense. But I do find it weird that we're buying 2 strikers when we have other positions to fill. So Calvert-Lewin and Tony apparently is allegedly discussed. So let's see. He made more memes than goals this season. Oh, but listen, dude, we'll never forget the left-footed, the right-footed goal against Van Dijk. That was the best meme, dude. You know what I mean? That was the best meme of the season. We ain't taking a gamble with Tony transfer. See what I did there? Terrible, Vedant. Terrible. That angry Anthony one is a classic one. Oh, do you remember seeing the video of him being told he's playing left back? Oh my God. Is that the angry one you're talking about? Oh, dude. He just couldn't believe it, dude. I'm like, first of all, you're so left-footed. I don't know why it's that shocking to you. You're so incredibly left-footed that I thought you'd actually be happy playing left wing back. Because at least you can use your foot without having to cut inside all the time. He was just absolutely in shock. And the players like pushing him like, get on the pitch, dude. Keep it moving. He just couldn't believe it. It was so hilarious. United are going to ruin Højlund. He should leave in next season. I can't. Unless people are going to pay us at least 55 million, we won't sell him next season. Because now with this financial fair play, we have to get our bang for our buck if we are ever going to sell people we have bought and haven't worked out. Oh, that was a good win. Ah, unlucky there. That was a great interception there by the number 20 for United. This is annoying, dude, with no names on the back. Especially when it's all a bunch of youth players. Cross comes in. Shielded down. Cleared again. Oh my God. Oh, this player just ran past 2 of our players around by the byline. Blocked. Either we are playing really badly or Rosenborg is playing their first team. I can't tell what's going on right now. I think United should go for Tapsoba over Delict. Tapsoba, I think might. I think there's someone. I think so. There was allegedly some assurances given to Xabi Alonso that he'll get to keep the majority of his Leverkusen players, except obviously the ones that have buyout clauses. He can't really do much with that. So, but yet Frimpong is not left yet. So let's see how many people he actually retains in the end. But there was some kind of assurances given to him. So that's why he allegedly stayed at least on for 1 more season. But who knows, man? Who knows? You know how owners are. They'll be like, sorry, bud, you snooze, you lose. Oh, Hugo steals, lays it off. Don't shoot, kid. Oh, he shot. Good save by the keeper. It was a nice shot, to be fair. Still from that far, though. Good hold-up play there by Hugo. Right in between both the Rosenborg defenders. Is that going out for a throw-in? No, it's not. Goal kick for Rosenborg. Is this Rosenborg team? Is from England? No, it's Norway. They're Norway today. Those angry face where he's coming as sub for Fulham. I guess it's Fulham. Okay. Think United is graveyard for players. Wait, things could change this season, dude. Let's see. As much as I don't want to say the cliche, it's preseason. They have only been training for 1 week, dude. I don't know what I didn't expect it to be like this overwhelming, but I also didn't expect them to be great. So let's see what happens. I'd happily be the first one to say they're all crap right now, but I'm just going to hold that for a bit and see what's what. Okay, who is it? Rasmus Sandberg? Is that who you're telling me to look at? Sandberg. Yo, that's a creepy. Why does he has like, you know who his face is like? He has like a Matic kind of face, you know? Or am I seeing things? Doesn't he look a little like Matic? Who does he look like to you guys? Rasmus Sandberg. Yeah, he has like Matic with more hair on his head. Rasmus Sandberg. First Division Norwegian League. Eliteserien, I think it's called. Harsha. That was the best one. I think my favorite one was it wasn't a meme, but it was the look on his face when he was told to play left back. Hari Amos literally just kicked the ball out. Come on, Amos. We said nice things about you. Tighten up. It was against Arsenal. Okay. How am I feeling today? Noor, not great, to be honest with you, but at the same time, I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Funny enough, the only game we conceded 2 goals in, and it is the final, and we lose 2-1. Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, there's a lot to be sad about, but I'm honest, if I'm being very frank with you, Noor, I'm just happy league football's back. Yeah, there's something about watching England play that it's just too frustrating for me to care about. Like, yeah, I celebrated the goals and all and stuff like that, but like, if someone told me what are the chances of England winning against Spain, I'd say it's good because it's a final and a one-off and anyone can win. But if you were to ask me, like, number-wise, what are the chances to win, I would say 80% chance we'd lose, just based on how the tournament went. So it is disappointing, but at the same time, you can't really do much about it, you know. Just more mismanagement, change of tactics. We suddenly decided to be aggressive, like, for 45 minutes of the tournament. 2 free roaming attacking midfielders in front of the double pivot left us completely open down the middle, literally. They were just passing it down. It almost looked like we were watching Manchester United play. I think I told Aditya that at one point of time. I'm like, dude, I'm watching Manchester United play like without Casemiro in the first season. Like I'm watching them literally cut right down the middle of us. There's nobody in the middle at all. Kyle Walker was horrendous. Like it was just a calamitous occasion, dude, where a lot of people just didn't show up. Malasia coming back before January only got shot. Is that true? I saw pictures of Malasia training 2 days ago. Farhan. Like on the pitch in Carrington. Literally 2 days ago, a picture was released of him training. Who knows? I don't know, dude. I don't know how badly his surgery got botched. He had to do it again, the surgery. I don't know like what happened in the end. I will ask a question. Let's see who answers correctly. For past 2 years, why is Arteta... No, I'm not answering that, but I think Danish answered it straight away. Oh, God. So England is that beautiful, aka frustrating kind of golf. England is that girlfriend with potential, but you're too old and you want to get married and have kids and you don't have time to get the potential out of her girlfriend. Like potential in the sense of she could be the perfect woman in your life, but you're running out of time because biology works that way. And you don't have years to pour into it. Malasia is alive, allegedly. I almost forgot him. I don't forget anyone that's on our payroll, Vedant, and neither should you, considering how FFP bothers us these days. Never forget anyone who's on the payroll, dude. Rule number 1, that's what the Glazers forgot. As bankers, they forgot rule number 1, dude. They just had a payroll, they didn't know who was on it. No, Sadiq Bhai said he ain't coming back. Oh, that's fantastic. Sadiq Bhai must know what injury he has then, obviously. That's just great, isn't it? One left back for the full season again. This is just... His neighbor's wife is more happy. Why? Because the neighbor's wife's a City fan? Goal. Oh, he missed again! What is... Oh my God. Either these are the youth academy or Rosenborg's team really needs to improve their finishing. It was offside, but from where he missed is very criminal. Very, very criminal from where he missed. Wait, how was he on? How was he offside? They were taking the guy up front. That guy wasn't even in play. Offside. That's mad. He was definitely not offside, that kid. For Nathan, England is the past commitment which he made when a guy with blonde hair used to cross. Isn't that the truth? So that girl is Southgate here isn't just long-term material, bro. I mean, no, I would say England is that. Southgate is just the girlfriend's parent that you wish you never had to meet until it's the final day of like the wedding, because after the wedding day happens, you'll move to your own place, so you don't have to see him ever again unless they come to visit. Arteta has more kids than Must. 77 minutes. Oh my god. I have no words. 77 minutes. Rough means rough, dude. Genuinely rough. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do drop a like. We're going to do Manchester United and Premier League and Champions League and European watch-alongs here. Plus UFC. Feel free to join. If you're new, say hello, say where you're watching from. Everybody's welcome. So the goalkeeper kind of injured himself trying to save that shot. I think he dived a little early and then his leg, I think, got stuck in the grass, which has happened a lot today in today's game. So this is much entertaining than Portugal literally yawning at screening. I mean, we're literally doing nothing. Vitek is just standing there. Oh my god, hospital back pass to Vitek. That was horrible there. Goal kick for United. That was just really horrible. Yeah, Vitek took way too long with that. Just go long, Vitek, please. Club football is better than everything, yeah. No, don't do this again, man. Oh, he did it again. And he kicked it out. Oh, why do we play like this, man? I can't stand this way of playing football. I just can't. It doesn't matter who's doing it. I can't stand it. He literally kicked the ball out of bounds under no pressure. Oh. Why do they have to do this every game? Now we're under even more pressure now. Cross comes in. There's a good cross. Fish clears. Something tells me Harry Amos isn't going to get the call up this year. The answer was too dark, so let it go. Nathan's IG is gone. I want his channel to stay. Goalkeeper jersey kitna bekar hai. Yeah, I mean, will we see Xerxes in preseason? He played 4 days ago, so played 11th. If we have a game in the first week of August before the Community Shield, I think might see him for that game. And just preseason, why are you overreacting? I'm not overreacting, Nitesh. Just because it's preseason, that doesn't give us the right to play horribly. The man literally kicked a ball out of bounds from a standing goal kick. That's just horrible in general. You have to have some level of football, preseason or not. He's a goalkeeper who literally hit a wrong back pass, almost had them score in his goal. Then he takes a stationary goal kick and kicks it out of bounds. You got to have some. You have to have some level of expectation of ability as well. You can't just go, it's preseason, dude. Why are they playing? You should not have a game even. He literally kicked the ball out under no pressure. On the ground, by the way. He didn't kick it up high. So, just kick the ball out. Foul there for Rosenborg. England's Harrys are unlucky. Community Shield will be fun. I mean, depends on how we play. Will it be? Will it be fun? Will it be fun? Right, I will join you on the Betis game. Wait, one Betis game? The next game is Rangers, if I'm not mistaken, Ayush. Let me just have a look here. I was pretty sure our next game is Rangers. Our next game is Rangers. Rangers is on the 20th. Betis is 1st August. Okay. We got Arsenal. You're not going to watch the Arsenal game? In the American tour, we have Arsenal on the 28th. That was a fun game last year. We beat them twice. We beat them in regular time and on penalties. Sorry, I thought no. We've got 2 games before Betis. We've got Rangers on 20th, and on 28th we have the US part of the tour. Arsenal. Real test for Man United. Another top tier Madrid players. I mean, is really coming home for. I mean, 2 of them should definitely be there. We play Rangers and Arsenal before Betis. Yeah, first preseason games on 27th. Yeah, we are literally the next day we are gonna play 4 games, dude. I don't know why we are playing so many preseason games, but we are. Today, 15th, 20th, 27th. It's gonna be our 3rd preseason game. No, 28th will be, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play 3 season games by the time we play 1. I'll join for Rangers then, no problem. Ayush, have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you in a couple of days. Take care. Arteta so used to with number 2, he lost to us twice in 1 game. August 4th will be fun. United Liverpool. So we got United Liverpool on August 4th. First we have Betis. And if I'm not mistaken, 10th we have the Community Shield. And then the season begins. My God. We're literally 1 month away from the season. How time has flown by this preseason, man. I think May 22nd or whatever was our last league game. Already 2 months have gone. I'm still suffering from goal drought. I don't really understand why more of our players aren't on for this match. Maybe they're just resting the senior players because we got to go to US. Because I remember last time Christian Eriksen complaining, saying it was really hectic traveling to America, playing a game every 3 days, and then coming back in the season starting. So I wonder if the senior players who have played a lot of the season are just getting additional rest, and they might only start playing from the Arsenal game onwards. Not really sure. Are Bottle FC bottling the season too? I don't know. You'll have to see it. I'm not sure. Anything's possible. Oh, no. Oh, what a save by Vitek again. Oh, lucky. It went in between our defender's legs. Oh, that. Yeah, it went between Fisher. I don't know who that was. It went between Fisher's legs. Bald Northwest Derby, yes. Bald Northwest Eredivisie Derby, dude. They travel with probably private jets. Why do they get tired? You get jet lag, na Vedant. You get jet lag from the traveling. It's not necessarily comfort. They could fly even in first class seats, dude. You get jet lag because that's how your body reacts to that much inactivity in a pressured compartment. That's how you get jet lag, actually. You shouldn't get jet lag. You don't do shit, but still you get jet lag. And also, I think they're going to be traveling at least across 2 time zones to get to America. So, yeah. And if they're having matches on the East and West, then they're traveling across 2 time zones just across America as well. Because they have different, America's so big, they actually have different time zones as you go from the East Coast to the West Coast. So, yeah. I think they have like a 3-hour differential itself, like New York to LA. So you're traveling across a lot of time zones. Seems like Liverpool only going to sign a left centre back because Matip's leaving, right? Or left. So what centre backs do you have? You have Gomez, Konate, and Van Dijk and Kwanzaa. Is that right? 4 centre backs. Do you all need another one? You can't really rely on Gomez, can you? It's not been injured, but you never know. Well, international football isn't that bad. It's not that bad, dude, but I mean, you're just not invested that much, are you? They all seem to be very calm watching this match. I'm not. I must be missing something here. They all seem very well relaxed for a goalless 88-minute match, in which Rosenborg hit the post thrice, and Vitek definitely deserves his man of the match award, except for that horrible goal kick. Yeah, Vitek just smashed the ball back out of bounds. Oh. Don't you think Alisson never stepped up for Brazil in important moments? Tyre, I think when it comes to the Alisson-Edison point of view, I just don't think Brazil's as good as people think they are at the moment overall. They will choose to say, oh, we got this player, we got that player. Yeah, but about 15 years ago, they had a player that was a captain or a top scorer in every top league in the country. Now they don't have players like that, or they're not as good as that. So Brazil is just not as good anymore, dude. Like, to say Alisson not stepping up in moments, you can say that, but then it's the whole juggling of Edison, Alisson for Brazil. Some people say Edison's better than Alisson, and it's just complicated. When your team is not as good as it used to be, you can always like pick points where people should step up, but nobody's stepping up really. Nobody's stepping up at all, because that's how. I mean, I don't think Brazil have been a real favorite in an international tournament in a while. Like, even in this Copa America, right? Brazil is a favorite by default, because no one's picking Costa Rica to win the Copa America. Now, let's be honest, they've opened it up. It used to only be 10 teams, right? So by default, if you only have 10 countries playing in the Copa America, and Brazil and Argentina are one of them, they're always going to be favorites no matter what. But it opened up this much to even like better teams like USA, Mexico, Canada, obviously, who went to a semifinals this year. Like, you know, it becomes a lot more murky to try and make these tournaments when you have more competition, because it quite honestly only takes a slip up, and Brazil eventually they slipped up. And I also really don't think they're as good as they used to be, man. I just don't think they're as good as they used to be. So, like, if you want Alisson to step up, I think Brazil needs to step up first. Should we give an award to Yamal for the youngest player to have the most youngest player awards? That would have been a nice one, wouldn't it? Yeah, Vitek player of the match. I mean, he has to be, dude. Even though it hit the post 3 times. Like, nightmarish game today. Honestly, preseason or not. Can't trust Gomez and Konate. Looks like Van Dijk's going to struggle this season. Is Van Dijk going to stay, Biku? Because there were murmurings about Van Dijk also possibly leaving. I mean, to be honest, Van Dijk's 31 too, man. Like, how long does the people expect Van Dijk to play like how you played earlier as well? There will be a decline, and I don't know how they're going to play under Klopp, man. It's going to be so interesting to see how they perform without Klopp. Is it going to be a similar style? Is it going to be still rock and roll? Is it going to be more techie? Who knows? I will not watch T4 to find that out. I will prefer to watch the matches. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, Man United suddenly woke up again. That's interesting. They decided to go all-out attack in the last 90 seconds. Cross comes in, misses the first defender. The other defender clears, stops it. Also in 2022, yeah. Anthony needs to handle his own downfall. I don't, you know what? Honestly, dude, if you're that one-footed in 2024, I don't think you can be that good of a player anyway, dude. Honestly, I know Sadiq Bhai said he was going to be really good and he plays like this under Brazil and all. I'm like, yeah, but 10 years ago, Brazil would have not even looked at Anthony to play at right wing. You know what I mean? They're just way better players. So like, it's all circumstantial in according to what's going on currently with the country's talent as well, man. I don't think anyone that one-footed can be that good anymore. I think Messi is probably the last person I can think of, like even Robin, like, you know what he was going to do, but you still couldn't stop it. I don't think you get players like that anymore, dude. I think people are really too well balanced nowadays. You know, you have to be able to use your other foot, man, to some degree of, like to some degree of use, because if you're just going to be, oh, they finally scored. 20 seconds left, Rosenborg scored. Oh boy, here we go. 1-0, they just scored swap. 20 seconds left. My God, still United will get their hands on a major trophy. Maybe, yeah, but listen, man. I know it's preseason, so it doesn't really matter, but we can always play better. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we should have beaten them 9-0 or anything, but we are actually going to lose this game. It's game over. They literally scored with 20 seconds left. Yeah, the guy was onside too. So it was a volley that was deflected onto Bennett. And then there was another striker just standing right next to Bennett. It fell literally into his lap. No jokes. All the speed taken out of the volley. The ball didn't even bounce. He just smashed it straight in. Number of goals for you. See, yeah. His rise has not yet come. Don't worry about his downfall. Yeah, this game's over. 20 seconds left, man. And like Salah and Trent contract is our priority. I don't know how long. They probably won't even sign long-term ones based on their age, will they? ETH ball and consistent team like Arsenal, Spurs, and Pilla would end up trophyless. Your hate makes my goat stronger, Anthony forever. I don't hate him, dude. I just don't understand how you in 2024 you can be that one-footed. That's all I'm saying, dude. I just don't see how that is a long-term for his career going to be beneficial, especially once he loses his speed. They're going to have to eventually play him as a left-sided player. This cutting back and shooting and all, it's cool and all, but eventually, if not, you have already not been found out. We just continue to be found out later on. You can't avoid it, so it's kind of a waste of your time. The kids did well, man. Listen, 20 seconds left. It could have gone 0-0 for sure. Vitek will be very disappointed not getting that clean sheet after all the saves he's made. What was the other thing? Yeah, notice one thing. Rosenborg only made a substantial amount of changes after the 65th minute. They played, I guess, their strongest team for about 65 minutes. In halftime, they only made 3 subs. So they played a lot of their serious players for a lot of that game, man. So, 0-0, we'll take it. 1-0, we'll take it. 20 seconds left to be done, but Chile's learning from R9. Yeah, which R9, dude? Which R9? Rivaldinho? By the way, overrated Villa signing good only to be the next Spurs of the Premier. Bro, I'm telling you, the way they have been signing players, we're going to have to be aware. You know what's the funny thing, Swap? At the beginning of the season, Sir Alex said you have to watch. I think it was after the first game week. Sir Alex said you need to watch out for Villas. Villas will be one to watch, and Villa finished where they finished. Sir Alex called it at the beginning of the season. Yeah, someone asked him on the pitch, like, who should we look out for after the game week 1? Who have you been most impressed by? He said, I think Aston Villa are going to do well this season. Still got it, dude. 81, 83. I'm not sure how old he is. In his 80s. Still got it. Richarlison, De Nazari. Oh God, Richarlison. That R9. Utter shambles, we concede a goal. Yeah, I mean 20 seconds left, but yeah. True, at least he needs to make passes with weak foot. He needs to do something, dude. Like this one-footed thing, it's so not sustainable. Like to still think it is crazy. Only Anthony Reyes was for just spin a move. You know what? I have seen, you know what, Biku? Go watch that move he does in Ajax. It actually works on people. That's what's very interesting. They have highlights of it really working against people. What's her identity? You know, we're losing shit matches. They accepted mediocre. I just think it's a bunch of youth players, dude. I wouldn't go that far. Not for this game. They have had 1 week of training. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, I will be off. Our next game's on the 20th. We might have a stream before that. Let's see if I can call someone on to have a little chat about United. In the meantime, Mount rating? Give him a 5. He's not played a lot of football. I'll give him a 5. Well, that was disappointing. Hope we beat Rangers because I really don't like that club. Well, Ignatius, I can assure you Rangers is not going to go easy on us. I'll tell you that right now for sure, for free. They're not going to go easy on us. So if we don't have some of the senior players coming back for that game in 5 days, then good luck to us. We will get battered by Rangers for sure. Actually, level is dropped. Come on, still you guys would end up winning more trophies than Arsenal. Possibly, but that doesn't mean today's game is good, dude. Preseason not the actual representative of our club's future. Yeah, but it can be representative of how we want to play swap. That's the thing. The main thing is how you want to play. It can be a representation of that, sadly. Good show, everyone. Yes. Anyway, guys, I will see you. Anthony works on Spanish team and Rafinha works on English teams. Let's swap. You know, that is technically true, though. Rafinha is a lot better playing in England, isn't he? Even Spurs play like prime Real Madrid preseason. You know how they do at the end of the season. I thought Spurs had an alright season this time, man. I'm not gonna make any Spurs jokes. I actually thought, all things considered, they did really well. So yeah, which is what I predicted they'd do at the beginning of last season. So anyway, take care, guys. I will see you on the 20th. If there is a match, I will put a notification. Just keep your eyes on the community tab, guys, because I do not have Instagram right now. So community tab, keep your eyes peeled, put your bell notifications on. If I am going live, I will go live with a guest. And let's see if we can have some fun. In the meantime, I will speak to you in the next video. Take care and good night. And we're back. GGMU. Take care.